Are the Olympics about money or are they about sports? We'll take a look. Danny, you like to tell me the Olympics are in 100 days. So what is that? Why do we care that the Olympics are in 100 days? Is it a sporting event or is it a money event dressed up around a few pole vaulters?
It's a sport event. It's an entertainment event. It's a money event. Matthew, it's the biggest sporting event in the world.
Wait, if I like sports, but do I like the Olympics? Not at all. I mean, to me, it's nations at sport. It's money playing at sport. Why did Brazil get the Olympics? Because they love sport? No, they love money.
They love money, but also what's interesting about this one, as I think in all of the modern Olympics, there's a lot of politics going on here as well, which is involved with money.
Wait, politics, is that the word backhand or is that the word politics? I mean, there's no question that to get the Olympics is worth, what, $4 or $5 billion in construction contracts?
Oh, easily.
You have to build a stadium, you have to build a kind of running track, you have to build that synchronized swimming pool or whatever it is. But is it sport or is these athletes, is it so programmed that it really isn't about competition?
It's about competition, Matthew. There are great moments the world is watching, but in this particular one, you have Brazil, given to Brazil, the first country in South America to be given the Olympics, and you have at the same time a huge recession in the country. You have a scandal about Petrobras, this kind of semi-official oil company, and you have the president of Brazil indicted for corruption. She may not even be able to open the games, as Queen Elizabeth did so elegantly in 2012.
With James, in the company of James Bond. But okay, go back to that. So you're telling me all these scandals are around Brazil, and I'm saying to you, kind of wake up and smell the coffee. They bid for the Olympics. Of course it has to be kind of a compromise system, doesn't it?
It hasn't always been that way, Matthew.
So you're saying in England it was kind of about the purity of kind of chariots of fire and running the 4-minute mile.
Did you watch the Olympics, Matthew?
I watched some of the Olympics,
okay.
But did I watch the Olympics to the extent that you watched the Olympics? No, I did not, because to me, sport is about competition, and that's about money. So, I mean, I have a hard time separating why England, when it's with an economy that's kind of on the edge, Brexit, not pre-Brexit, whatever you want to call it, suddenly they're spending £2-3 billion for a stadium nobody needs or wants, right?
I think there are Olympics that are better than others in the sense that they build facilities, including dormitories, which can be, everyone says, which can be used after.
It's minimum security prisons, right? As in Lake Placid. But go to Greece. Look at what happened in Greece. We had the Olympic movement, Greece, 100 years, 1896, let's do it again. And it bankrupted Greece. I mean, Brazil, I hope, is in better shape than Greece, but maybe not, is it?
It doesn't look that way. I mean, they are having a huge financial crisis, and the billions being spent are taking away from people in the street, and that's why there will be demonstrations against the Olympics. There will be demonstrations against the government and the corruption. But we've seen certain things in the Olympics before. If I could go back, Matthew, 36, the Olympics in Berlin.
So when you were a child, I assume.
No, I was there. I was watching Jesse. No, you have that. You have 68, of course, the famous Olympics with Juan Carlos and Tommy Smith with the Black Power salute. You had 72 Munich with the violence, which happened in Atlanta in 96. And so you had 80, 84. You had the boycotts in Moscow and Los Angeles. So there have been politics, but I don't see how you can think that the Olympics or any sporting event is not business today.
No, but what you're saying to me, what I'm hearing is that the Olympics, rather than bring people together, brings people apart politically, and the money is the divide. I think that's all the time we have today on Money in Sports. I'm Matthew Stevenson.
I'm Danny Warner.